Welcome. You're listening to TALRadio, powered by Touch a Life Foundation, and this is Foodology. I'm radio host Devansh, and on this show, I talk about the enormous world of a little word called food. Today's topic is one that has been gaining momentum in the recent years: food tourism. Food tourism refers to traveling to destinations specifically to experience the local cuisine, from street food to Michelin-starred restaurants. It's no longer just about sightseeing or visiting museums. Food is now a major driver of travel. With the rise of social media and food documentaries, people are increasingly curious about new and exciting food experiences around the world. In today's episode, we will be exploring the phenomena of food tourism, its impact on the culinary world, and how it's changing the way we travel. Today, food tourism is a multi-billion-dollar industry that has experienced a lot of growth in the recent years. According to a report by the World Food Travel Association, the global food tourism market was worth $150 billion in 2018 and is expected to reach $200 billion by the end of 2023. This rise of food tourism can be attributed to several factors, including the increasing popularity of cookery shows, food blogs, social media platforms like Instagram, which have made it easier for people to discover new food destinations and experiences. If I have to explain in simple terms, food tourism is traveling to different regions and countries to explore their food. It is a type of tourism that involves eating and drinking. It's not just about touring to eat and drink. It's much more than that. It's about immersing yourself in the culture, history, and traditions of a place through its food. In fact, the concept of food tourism is not new. It has been around for centuries, with people traveling to different regions to experience new flavors, ingredients, and cooking techniques. However, in the recent years, food tourism has gained immense popularity and has become a major trend in the tourism industry. It's about visiting local farms, local markets, vineyards, meeting the people behind food. It's about learning about the history and culture of a place through its food traditions and practices. One of the unique features of food tourism is that it's not limited to high-end restaurants or Michelin-starred chefs. In fact, some of the most memorable food experiences can be found in street markets, food trucks, and local eateries. It's all about exploring the hidden gems and discovering the local favorites that are off the beaten path. Food has always been an integral part of traveling, but it was only in the last few decades that food tourism became a mainstream concept. The origins of the term food tourism can be traced back to the 1980s, when the concept of gastronomic tourism emerged in France. It was a term coined to describe the French tradition of traveling to different regions to savor local cuisines and wine. In the years that followed, food tourism started to gain popularity in other parts of Europe and eventually spread to other parts of the world. Moving on to the ancient times, food was an important part of the travel experience, as it was often the only way for travelers to experience different cultures and customs. In fact, many ancient civilizations were built around food and trade. The Silk Road, for example, was a trade route that spanned from China to Europe, and it was the primary means of exchanging goods, including food, spices, and other commodities. As we move forward down the history lane, we can see that food continued to play a significant role in traveling. In the 18th century, grand tourists would travel across Europe to experience different cultures, art, and restaurants. In the early 20th century, food tourism continued to gain momentum. In America, the rise of automobile and the development of highways made it easier for people to travel and explore new regions. This led to the creation of roadside diners and cafes, which became popular among travelers seeking a taste of local flavor. In the 1960s, food tourism took on a new dimension with the advent of package tours. Travel companies began to offer tours that focused on food, taking tourists to destinations around the world to experience local cuisine. In the 1970s, the first food festival was organized in France, showcasing the country's diverse regional dishes and wines. And today, food tourism has evolved and become more sophisticated, with travelers seeking unique and immersive experiences. Culinary tourism is now a driving force for local economies, with destinations around the world promoting their local food and drinks to attract visitors. Examples of this include Bordeaux wine region in France, the street food markets of Bangkok, and the cheese factories of Switzerland. The impact of food tourism on the culinary industry has been significant. For one, it has helped to promote and preserve local culinary traditions and heritage. Food tourism has also led to the growth of small businesses, such as local food tours, cooking classes, which have become popular with travelers seeking authentic food experience. Additionally, food tourism has had a positive impact on the economy, creating jobs and generating revenue for local businesses and communities. One of the biggest benefits of food tourism is that it has the potential to create jobs and support local economies. When tourists visit a region to experience its local cuisine, they are likely to spend money on food, lodging, transportation, and other goods and services. This can lead to increased employment opportunities for local residents, as well as increased investment in the region's infrastructure and businesses. For example, in Italy, food tourism generates more than $60 billion in revenue each year and supports more than 3 million jobs. In Thailand, the government has invested heavily in promoting food tourism, and the industry now contributes more than 20% of the country's total tourism revenue. Another benefit of food tourism is that it can help to preserve and promote local food traditions and cultures. By showcasing their unique culinary heritage, regions can attract tourists who are looking for an authentic travel experience. This, in turn, can help to preserve traditional farming practices and support local food producers. For example, in Japan, the government has recognized the value of traditional food culture and has designated certain foods such as sushi and soba noodles as important cultural assets. As a result, tourists are attracted to Japan to experience these traditional dishes, leading to increased demand for local ingredients and supporting local producers. Moreover, food tourism can also have a positive impact on the environment. By promoting locally grown and sourced foods, food tourism can encourage sustainable agriculture practices and reduce the carbon footprint associated with transporting food over long distances. For example, in Iceland, food tourism has played a significant role in promoting the country's unique cuisine, which features locally sourced ingredients such as seafood, lamb, and wild berries. This has led to an increased demand for local produce and helped to promote sustainable agricultural practices. However, it is also important to note that food tourism can have negative impacts, particularly if it leads to overconsumption, food waste, and exploitation of local resources. Therefore, it is important to promote responsible and sustainable food tourism practices that benefit both tourists and local communities. Overall, food tourism is a very complex phenomenon that has the potential to bring many benefits to local economies, food producers, and tourists alike. It is a powerful force that can promote cultural exchange, support local traditions, and help to preserve and protect our environment. As food lovers and travelers, we have the responsibility to embrace food tourism in a responsible and a sustainable manner that benefits everyone involved. As food tourism continues to grow, there are concerns about its impact on the environment and the local communities. There's also the issue of over-tourism, which can lead to overcrowding and the loss of authenticity in food experiences. To address these challenges, some destinations are implementing sustainable tourism practices and promoting responsible food tourism. The future of food tourism will likely involve a balance between providing unique and authentic food experiences, while also promoting sustainability and responsible tourism practices. Food tourism has come a long way since its early beginnings, and it's now a major player in the travel industry. Today, food tourism is about more than just eating delicious food. It's about experiencing new cultures, discovering hidden gems, and connecting with local communities. One of the biggest trends in food tourism is the growing interest in sustainable and responsible travel. More and more travelers are looking for authentic, local experiences that are also environmentally friendly and socially responsible. This means visiting farmers' markets, eating at farm-to-table restaurants, and supporting small businesses that promote sustainable practices. Another trend in food tourism is the rise of culinary travel experiences. Cooking classes, wine tours, food festivals, they're all becoming so popular as travelers seek out immersive experiences that allow them to learn more about the history, culture, and traditions behind the food. But the future of food tourism is not just about sustainability and immersive experiences. It's also about embracing new technologies and innovations that are changing the way we travel and experience food. For example, virtual and augmented reality technologies are being used to create experiences that transport travelers to different parts of the world. These experiences allow travelers to explore different cultures and cuisines without leaving their home, and they are becoming increasingly popular as a way to satisfy our wanderlust during the pandemic. Another exciting development in the world of food tourism is the use of artificial intelligence and big data to create personalized travel experiences. Travel companies are using algorithms to analyze travelers' preferences and behavior, and then creating customized itineraries that cater to their interests and tastes. The rise of social media and influencer culture is also changing the way we think about food tourism. Instagrammable food and drink experiences are becoming increasingly popular as travelers seek out photo-worthy moments that they can share with their followers. The future of food tourism is very bright and exciting. From sustainable and responsible travel to immersive culinary experiences and cutting-edge technologies, there's something for everyone in the world of food and tourism. So the next time you're planning your travels, make sure to include some food tourism experiences. You never know what delicious adventure awaits. Let's take a dive into some of the world's top culinary hotspots and explore the unique culinary experiences that these destinations have to offer. First up on our list is Italy. Known for its incredible cuisine, Italy is a top destination for food tourism. From pizza and pasta to gelato and wine, Italian food is loved by millions of people around the world. Italy is home to some of the most iconic dishes, such as the classic margherita pizza from Naples, the rich and hearty lasagna from Bologna, and the mouth-watering risotto from Milan. The country is also famous for its wine regions, including Tuscany, Piedmont, which produce some of the world's most delicious wines. Next on our list is Thailand. Thai cuisine is known for its bold and spicy flavors, which make it a popular destination for food lovers. From street food to high-end restaurants, Thai cuisine has something to offer for everyone. Some of the most famous Thai dishes including pad Thai, tom yum goong, and green curry. The country is also famous for its vibrant food market, where visitors can sample a variety of local foods, and snacks. Next up, we have Japan. Japanese cuisine is known for its precision and attention to detail, and it is often considered as one of the healthiest cuisines in the world. From sushi and sashimi to ramen and udon noodles, Japanese food is loved by people around the world. Japan is also famous for its tea culture, and visitors can enjoy a traditional Japanese tea ceremony, which is a unique and immersive experience. Moving on, we have France. France is the country known for its sophisticated and refined cuisine. French cuisine has a rich history and is characterized by its use of high-quality ingredients and classic cooking techniques. From the creamy and indulgent dishes of Normandy to the hearty and rustic cuisine of Provence, French cuisine has something to offer for everyone. The country is also famous for its wines, including Bordeaux and Burgundy. Finally, we have Spain, which is known for its vibrant and colorful cuisine. Spanish food is all about socializing and sharing, and tapas is a popular way to experience that. From the famous paella to the delicious churros and chocolate, Spanish cuisine is loved by millions of people around the world. The country is also famous for its wine regions. All of these destinations offer unique and diverse culinary experiences that are sure to satisfy any food lover's cravings. Whether you're looking for bold and spicy flavors or refined and sophisticated dishes, these destinations have something to offer for everyone. So you should pack your bags and get ready to explore the world's top food tourism destinations. And as we wrap up today's episode, we can see that the power of food cannot be underestimated. From its ability to connect us with new cultures and experiences to its role in shaping local economies, food is a vital component of the travel industry. As travelers, we have the privilege and responsibility to seek out and support local food establishments, whether it be a street food vendor or a Michelin-starred restaurant. By doing so, we are not only contributing to the local economy, but we also gain a deeper understanding and appreciation of the local culture and a way of life. So whether you are a seasoned foodie or a curious traveler, I would definitely encourage you to venture beyond your comfort zone and discover the diverse and delicious world of food tourism. Bon appetit! Thank you so much for sticking around with me on this episode of Foodology. I had an incredible time talking to you. This is radio host Devansh signing off. Hope you have a beautiful and a magical day ahead. See you soon.